What is up, you guys? We are here at the one and the only Silverlake. Or better known as the most performative city in California. Outside of California, probably next to it would be Bushwick, New York. So we are hitting, how many? We're hitting 6 coffee shops in the city of Silverlake. And I just want to mention, we are trying to aim for a bit more coffee and matcha forward third wave coffee shops. So that's why we're not hitting some of the chains. We're not hitting Alfred's. We're not hitting Intelligentsia. And we're not hitting La Colombe, unfortunately. But we are hitting some of the most anticipated, the most performative, and the most bullshit coffee shops. Who knows? We might even go to Yala. We're going to be ranking these coffee shops. 3 factors. We're going to be talking about the quality of the coffee and the matcha, how good it is, how does it stand up to the equipment they're using, as well as the flavors they're using. Number 2, we will be talking about the uniqueness of the coffee, as well as the coffee shop itself. Is this a place where you can only get this drink here? Or is this just like every other coffee shop? Can you get this from Starbucks? And number 3, we're going to be talking about the performativeness of the coffee shop. Can I post up IG Boomerang here on my story? Can I meet fine here reading a book with my Miu glasses? With that being said, here are our top 6 coffee shops.
All right, so off the bat, the presentation, it is a beautiful looking beverage. They got like little pistachio pieces on the top.
Which, I mean, I think this drink is year-round, which is pretty awesome for pistachios.
I will say we're also biased. This is one of our favorite spots. We were starting with our favorite spot, for sure.
But we've never been to this location.
I will say we're in the heart of Silverlake.
That's true.
We are in the absolute heart, the throat of Silverlake. This is not as performative as it can get. Like, granted, everyone's wearing, like, the same bullshit. The aloe sweats.
Yeah.
And then, like, some crop bullshit. And like the stupid glasses.
I need more leg warmers out here. First sip, guys. First sip. It's all mixed in. That is just so creamy. But it doesn't compromise like the power of the matcha. I think it complements it very well. Usually, especially if you put a cold foam over a drink, it makes it too milky. And it lessens like the strongness of it. You get the bits of pistachio. I love a little nibble with my specialty drink.
I do immediately get a nuttiness, like a very subtle nuttiness, kind of like an airy sweetness to it. The matcha is very gentle, not too bitter. You do get some of the bitterness, but it's a little bit more towards the sides of your tongue. I'm gonna dig into this Costa Rica. This is Americano, right? Okay.
It's very light. I like that they made it a little short. They didn't fill it to the top. And for like only a double shot Americano, I like it short. I am getting that fruitiness to it. I'll probably say that after, once it goes down, the aftertaste is definitely a little on the drier side.
Off the bat, quality of the beans is incredible. The bean quality is superb. I know it's good coffee. It tastes like good coffee. I'm not like upset when I'm drinking it.
Yeah.
I don't want to set this as the gold standard just yet, so I'm gonna give it like a nice 4.5.
Yeah, I think definitely as I go through and try all of their espressos, I have yet to try just like straight espresso there, but I have had their drip. I think I'm gonna land heavy on like a 4.5.
They're very consistent, but not too much is setting them apart for me. It's picture perfect,
yeah,
but it's not goofy.
No.
And I think I'm looking for a little bit more of like a silly experience when I go for like a fun beverage.
I think if you want consistency, this is definitely the place to go. I would probably give the uniqueness maybe a 3.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. It's a 3 for me. On the scale of like performativeness, I think we're about normie. We're about normie performative.
Honestly, performative level, I would probably give it like a 1 or 2 because honestly, I think this is a place where you go and it's like maybe word of mouth, like you tell people, but this is a place where like Boomerang, like I'm at low class. Like I need to be able, well, like for performativeness, like I need to like set my phone up somewhere and like make like a TikTok
I
to
want
like
people making TikToks here.
to some like Frank Ocean or what's Samba Jean Baptiste, you know.
Yeah, I see a mullet. We got a mullet and a mustache combo, so we got this classic Silverlake look.
Right. With the loafers, with the Doc Martin loafers.
The Docky loafers.
Don't know how
That's
I feel about
crazy.
that.
Oh my god, we see some. Never mind. Okay, we gotta do flyby. We gotta do flyby. You know, for me, I was saying it's normie 2.5. 2.5's normie.
I give it a 2.
Yeah, because I think like it's not doing anything. It's not going crazy.
Yeah.
I think like Utah coffee shops like a 1.
Yeah.
No one's going to a Utah coffee shop for a 1.
That's true, but like I think for me, if I'm judging it personally, I'm giving it a 2 because this is a place where I'm like very chill, like just everyday spot. This is where I come, and you know, I'm not like posting on the gram, you know.
Absolutely.
So here we are at Picnic. Right off the bat, lots of bullshit.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
There had to have been there's maybe 12 signature drinks. Crazy.
And a spring menu. That's awesome.
I saw Spanish latte. I'm like I said, I'm a huge fan of Spanish lattes, so I immediately had to tap in with that. It's like doing the bullshit that I wanted to. I also got a cappuccino.
Mm-hmm. I think you should hit the cappuccino first.
I should?
Yeah.
I'm getting acidity, immediate acidity, darkness, very, very dark flavor. I mean, I got oat milk on this one, so it's not neutralizing a lot of the darker notes, which I do like.
Yeah, it does kind of have I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. There's something about it where it tastes like I'm drinking water. It's not espresso forward.
Yeah, I would say the quality of bean off the bat.
Nothing special.
It literally has no body.
It's not rocking my world.
So I'm gonna be so real. I do think this place is excelling in the department of the bullshit. You gotta have just some drink.
Maybe because there's some coffee where it's not going to taste good in a classic drink, flat white, cortado, cappuccino, but once you add the sugar to it, that doesn't matter.
That's the body, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we should tap into the Spanish latte next.
Okay, Spanish latte. Whoa, it tastes like a churro. I wish there was more cinnamon. Something about the milk is very milky.
Really?
It tastes, maybe just because I don't know, we just had milk in the matcha, right? There's something about the
For a 12 ounce, it is pretty milky, I will say.
It tastes very milky.
That could also be the syrup.
It's whole milk and condensed milk. I'm very interested in the matcha. It looks
oh god, me too. I think I'm gonna go in with the cream first without mixing it. It's very corn.
The body's all corn?
Well, so it's mainly the cream top. I haven't even gotten to the matcha yet.
Here, let me...
Should I use the straw? And then you get this sweet cereal. I know, it's
I just gotta taste it. It tastes like I'm eating straight elote. It's crazy.
But the more you dig into it, the more it tastes like corn puffs, I think.
I will say they didn't ask me to stir it, which I think that is very indicative of the audience that they know that they're getting. They called it out. I came up, grabbed it. They did not even look at me.
I did add agave to the matcha.
This is bullshit. This is straight bullshit. Holy this is bullshit.
I think we hit bullshit mecca.
Yo, this is 5 out of 5. Peak bullshit.
Do you like it though?
Okay. If anyone here has ever cooked with canned corn and strained the liquid and gave the liquid a sip, this tastes exactly like that. They're setting themselves apart by making just a dumb beverage.
I do wish I tried the matcha without the corn.
I love it. Ooh, now that we've mixed it, it's a lot less intense.
I love the viscosity of the cream top. It's not too watery. It's almost like a marshmallow fluff, like a melted marshmallow fluff. It was thick. It was kind of sticky, which I love.
Not much else to say. Quality of beans, off the rip.
Not my favorite.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
I think 2. I think 2 out of 5 for me. I don't think it's offensive. I don't like it.
Just based off of this first impression with the cappuccino and latte, I'll give it a 2. I'll give it a 2.
It's not pressing me. It's not pressing me like the way that Starbucks coffee does. Starbucks coffee, I'm offended.
If you're tapped into the trendiness of drinks and stuff, I think this is definitely going to be the place.
Uniqueness and specialty I'm gonna be so real. This is doing it for me. It's this is over low quad for me for sure.
Oh yeah.
This is like a 4, maybe even 4.5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5, just straight 4.5, because I think we could get a bit more bullshit.
Yeah, I think like the second you start letting me make creations out of your own coffee, that's when you've hit like I don't give a about this.
Yeah, performative.
Oh, this is a trendy coffee though.
I would make a boomerang here.
Yeah, I see people doing boomerangs here. You go inside and it looks like an Amazon prop house. Like there's someone reading.
The mirror, yeah.
And they're like deep into the book. That means they've been performing for a long time.
Yeah. And they've got the seating outside too, where it's like facing each other on both sides. It's like red carpet for Silverlake. Definitely, I think you definitely can come here alone, sit alone, be performative, and have fine shit come up to you. But this is also a spot where you could bring a fine shit with and just be able to lock in. Like, there's so much going on in there. They've got like funky lamps. I think I saw some like record player or something like that. I really appreciate how the seating outside of the cafe really complements the name of the cafe. I feel like I'm sitting out front on someone's lawn, you know? But yeah, in terms of performativeness, I'm gonna give it 5.
Yeah, I think this is about as performative as the Silverlake coffee shop can be. I'm thinking strong 4.5 for me. It's a 5 is like I'm remembering this for like the rest of my life.
That's true.
Here and everyone was like on some.
I will say the folk here are very chill and normal looking folk. Okay, so then maybe I'll give it a 4.5 because 5 is when I'm offended by the customers coming in here, you know?
I'm also willing to throw out that this is a Sunday. Everyone's popping out with the jorts and the sundress. That's the vibe right now.
I will say I saw someone in Croc heels. Okay. So right off the bat, they're using a 2-group head Slayer espresso machine. Great, I love a Slayer. Super sleek, chic body. Their hoppers seem to be very well kept, very clean, not foggy at all. And they've also got a fan blowing on the grinder with the beans, which with this heat, it's like 100 degrees today. I think that is just a nice thing to note.
They have an entire fridge with what appears to be several racks and just 2 smoked peppers in there for the whole thing.
And that's Yalla for you. Pretty solid experience, no line at all. They did take their time with it, but I mean, in some cases, as long as I know I got my order in, it's a chill vibe.
Some things to note, everyone in there, earth tones, and not a lot of people with like laptops.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people just like sitting next to each other. It was kind of like a normal vibe. I will say it didn't seem too performative. There wasn't a lot going on. This seems like a little bit more of like a lower key spot. I'll also say that like my coffee was like super topped off.
The barista was spilling it, handing it over, which is okay.
Yeah, no, so I took a sip of it earlier.
Okay.
Because it was so full. It kind of felt like a berry OD.
Okay.
Which is not like terrible. It tastes like a lot of orange blossom, which like it's not like overly bullshit. A good thing to note is that your coffee can be a lot of bullshit, but there's not too much, you know?
I think for an oat latte coffee drink, it's very refreshing. Like it tastes good, but it's not something I would order. I can always appreciate like some nice garnishing.
Yeah, I do like the orange slice a lot. The orange slice is funny. I might try to eat it later.
It tastes good. It almost tastes like I'm drinking the milk of like some really fancy like cereal.
I'm not getting any bitterness. There's no coffee.
It's very smooth.
It's very, very, very smooth. It's more floral than it is anything else.
It's pretty good.
I like it, yeah. Now, like judging by the menu, there wasn't like a lot of bullshit, but it was like
they had their signatures. They had their like seasonals. It's really good. Honestly, I didn't think I would like it. I'm gonna hit the matcha before it gets too yucky. I got an iced matcha with agave, oat, and their vanilla cream top. The vanilla top is very sweet, which I love.
They had like a little, almost like pour over device.
Yeah, they batched their matcha, which is okay. I'm not mad at the batch itself. Not my favorite. I think I would definitely mix the foam in it a little bit more. It's a little gritty. Like I can still feel like the matcha powder on my tongue. I wouldn't say it's clumpy, but it's definitely...
This is very earthy.
And I'm not getting like much of the agave. Agave really brings out such a great flavor in matcha, and I'm just not getting that.
I really like this orange blossom. It's not like overly sweet, overly aggressive in any way. All right, so
Ready to rate?
scores, yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, 3 out of 5. That settles with the matcha and with the latte. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Yep.
I'm feeling like a 3 on quality as well.
I think that's pretty fair.
It's not like, I'm not blown away by it. There's no like extreme notes. They're also not like going crazy with like different like roasts.
I think for, brewing how they do, I like that they do it like right in front of you. Like you go up and like they brew whatever coffee in the sand. I think that's really neat. Honestly, probably Uniqueness, especially being like in the heart of Silverlake, probably a 2.
Yeah, I mean like they're not going crazy with the drinks. I mean Orange Blossom.
They're doing what they're called. They're like Turkish coffee. They're doing what it is.
They had a few cardamom coffees, which like everyone's doing. Everyone's doing cardamom.
The matcha, the cream tops, the batching. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy.
And they have 2 seasonals, and one of them's a hot chocolate.
I didn't see that. Like I wouldn't come here for anything specific.
Performativity.
Okay.
Everyone had earth tone. I mean, like usually if you want to go somewhere and like get coffee somewhere in like San Jose, everyone's gonna be wearing like Lululemon or something. Here, everyone's wearing like non-name brand.
There were some unique characters in there in a very good way, and it seemed very casual for them. Some of them didn't have the phones out. They weren't showing up to the gram, which I really like. I like the seating out here. It's very much like a cool shaded shaded spot on the heart of Silverlake. For performativity, they did have just a big ass bike just like parked like right in there. I don't think anyone's riding that. I did love all the silver accents in there and all the wood and the very nice speakers right in the window too. The lamps. I'll give performativity a 4.
4. I'm gonna give it a 3. Yeah, so for this one, I'm not blown away by y'all. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry, everyone.
It was the speakers that did it for me. Why you got all them fans? Like, why are you spending half your paycheck?
I need to be blown away by how like stupid the place is.
Oh, this is so good. I'm like surprised. What's up, guys? We're here at the Elliott Smith coffee shop. Get ready. I hear this is where all the fine shit come. Very low key. No one really knows about it. And we're going to try it out for you guys. Elliott Smith would have loved it. Dinosaur coffee. Here we are. I'm scared. Are we just going straight in? Okay. I think we're just going straight in. So,
All right. So
we've got a burnt sugar latte, which it's got brown sugar.
I can see the cardamom. Like the cardamom's there.
We got it with oat milk, ice, just a whole bunch of like, I think warm sugary spices, which sounds pretty good to me. Definitely like an iced latte I would order. And then for the matcha, we got the strawberry matcha with like lavender and honey cold foam. I won't wait.
Yes. Ooh.
The first word that comes to my mind is just weak.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy, Boots.
I don't know. Like calling it a burnt latte to start off with. I don't know. I probably should have considered.
Yeah.
The oat milk is very strong, which is like, I like an oaty latte. But for throwing in all that sugar and spice in there, I thought it was going to be much more like sweeter.
Oh, it tastes burnt.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're doing what they set out to do here. I mean, there's not much.
Honestly, it just tastes like an iced latte with like extra cinnamon in it.
Yeah, I can't lie. There's a little bit of body.
But
it's not like
the espresso isn't shining through, especially with something that doesn't have like such like added like syrup or sugar to it. You would expect for like the espresso to kind of come forward and be espresso forward, but it's not what I'm getting.
I'm not getting like really any notes. It feels like creme brulee at most.
It literally just tastes like oat milk with some cinnamon. I'm sorry. Let's get into the matcha. Asked them to be honest about their matcha and how they felt about it. They said they were pretty confident. Usually at some of the other coffee shops I worked at in the past, I was never too confident with our matcha. Wow. Getting a lot of flavors. Try it. I tried the cold foam first. I can definitely taste the honey and the lavender.
I would like to mention that the cold foam
It's not.
is not like a cream. It's actually foamy.
Yeah.
But like foamy in a way that like you would have like an oat milk cappuccino.
Yeah. Like it kind of
Like you can see
it's
the.
not strong. It's not a strong structured foam.
I got a touch of the cold foam. It's like strawberry fresca kind of like flavor.
It's got way more flavor than the burnt latte already, though.
Have you ever had like a strawberry refresher?
Of course.
It's literally just that flavor to me.
The matcha flavor, not strong. Honestly, it just tastes like some foamy strawberry lavender oat milk.
Y'all, I'm not getting any matcha. I'm gonna be very, very frank with y'all. My opinions are harsh right now.
But it was I really loved the space though. I kind of felt like I was at like some surf tiki bar.
I'm gonna introduce a new like subject for classification of performativity. I feel like the amount of people on laptops here
like
doesn't reflect its performativity because it feels more like you're at a library.
I feel like people are using this place as like their third space.
Like there's a lot of like merchandise.
Yeah.
Which circles me back around to kind of like that Starbucks. It's like a Starbucks thing. They're doing like a Starbucks thing here.
Quality, honestly, I'm gonna say 1.8.
Ooh, that's brutal.
Especially
That's
for the
brutal.
price. I had high hopes too. Like walking in, like 1.8. I'm saying that because I feel like I've been ranking like some of the previous shops close to a 2, and even there, it was still better. Like I'm just drinking strawberry milk.
I'm gonna be saving the sub 1 for like offensively bad coffee. I'm giving this a 1. This is a 1 for me. I'm very disappointed.
Uniqueness.
I will say it stands out a touch.
A little
I think
bit.
that's probably why people do go here.
The concept is there.
The branding is there.
The branding is there. Dino Cat coffee. That's awesome.
It sounds great. I mean, like if it was like maybe a little bit more focused in that direction of like quality over marketing,
Yeah.
it would be like a superior coffee
Yeah.
shop. But like if you're coming here to get some work done, I got no qualms with you.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah, I would say get like a 2.
Yeah, I want to emphasize that this is not like in the strip. It's at the very end before Sunset goes into like Hollywood. I mean, for uniqueness, I'm gonna give it like a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2.
It's just doing what Starbucks is doing.
Performativity, honestly, like a 1.
Damn.
Well, because like people are just on their laptops here. I think it's just really just like come in, do your work, and like vibe, chill.
I
Like
think this is a unique situation because it is like now third space, and they're more so just creating a good atmosphere. I think personally, like a 2, 2.5. I think they're mid. I'm not like offended by like the space because it's not like dirty.
true. Like it's not sterile in there at all. Like I
No.
can't stand like a sterile coffee shop.
And it's beautiful. It's like built
Yeah.
really well. It's like
Yeah.
cool looking
It's
place.
got like skylight. This is definitely a spot where it's like if you're just grabbing like a kombucha or a lemonade, hang out, do some work. This is the spot.
We're sweet. Don't worry.
I'm just keeping people anonymous.
Keep it low key.
Yeah, very third space
We're
energy.
getting third space work done right now.
Uh-huh.
It's very like
Work genuinely.
yeah, we're genuine. Low genuine. It's a sample bit. Here we go.
I think it's just a regular cold foam. I don't know if it was like vanilla.
That's a cream. I might be like super biased right now because our last coffee was possibly one of the worst coffees that we've had in a really long time.
Right off the bat, just the regular latte already have that flavor. Like just like it, that it has syrup in it, which is like what I'm looking for if I order a drink with syrup.
The coffee's nice. It is a bit sweet. I'm immediately getting like chocolatey tones to it. It also feels very smoky in a very interesting way. I mean like hazelnut.
I think the cream complements it very well. I wouldn't assume that their beans are the highest of quality. Coffee quality forward. I think it's just more so like specialty or like funky drink.
It is pretty scant on the menu as well. Like there's not like crazy things going on, which is great. Like that's fine. You can do that.
It's a very neutral place. Like it's very, I feel like anyone could come in here and feel comfortable. So starting off with quality, I'm gonna give it a 3 because it's good. I would drink it. It's not too sweet.
What's up, gang? All right, I'm Be So Real. Yeah, I mean, I actually didn't hear a lot of what Alexis was saying, so I'm gonna be real with you.
It's very standard. It's very normal. It's nothing crazy. I don't think their coffee beans are the best, just because I did get a little tiny burnt taste with it. For the drink, having it in like a sugary latte with some foam, it's very creamy.
Bean quality's okay. I got a bit of warmness. I got a bit of that sharpness. And you do want some sharpness in your coffee. I can't even lie. It really does feel like a strong 3, maybe even a 3.5. I wasn't a huge fan of the fact that they didn't do like a lot of bean experiments.
For uniqueness, probably a 2. Every cafe is doing cold foam and sugar and brown sugar and cinnamon bullshit.
I do like the fact that it was focused. It was a focused selection. Not too crazy. I think like 2.5 for me. 2.5 easy.
Then a very, very minimal menu, especially in like the third space place too. Definitely a place to go work and get like a decent latte. For performativity, honestly,
it was another third space situation. There wasn't too much going on. It was like a nice vibe. That's some like natural light in the place. But like, bro, I felt like I was in a dentist office. It did feel like a Ghibli film a little bit, but like, low Kirkenuanly, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's not like 2. Like, there wasn't much going on in there.
A 2. You know, people are just straightforward getting work done. It's a cute spot to meet a friend. Very chill, quiet. Nice little hole in the wall, I would say, for Silverlake in this little area. I think it would be like a cute little picture I would post on my story, but like nothing that's gonna pull like my fine shit. So, yeah. All right, guys, what's up? So, we are hitting up Dayglow Coffee in Silverlake. Right off the bat, do I have to restart? The barista is like so cool. We just straight up asked for some straight bullshit, and he said he's gonna give it to us, so he's gonna give it to us. Definitely a person of the people, and I actually can't wait. This looks so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. Well, if you want to try it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of bean on that one.
I think
Great.
you saved my life. What was your name? Will? So nice to meet you.
This is our last stop. This is our last stop on the Silverlake journey.
For Silverlake.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to make I was debating not coming to this one because I'm so biased. One of our friends works here. I've gotten a good amount of free coffee here. Even these 2 drinks were $9 together. So I got a brown butter latte with the cold foam. Got the tiramisu remix.
I got a strawberry banana matcha that is not on the menu. We did already try them, but we're gonna go ahead and dive right in again. The presentation for both of them, so great.
Quality of the beans. Very nice. It is one of the only coffee places where I've actually had to think about the notes when I have it. This one has the sharpness, but it also has the body with all the bullshit. I emphasize that I want to taste the bean, and I really do. It is also interesting how well they are separating the coffee and the beverage. I think most places besides Low Quat had just a liquid that they would give you.
Love the salt added to it. I'm a big fan of adding salt.
It really is less of just a vague coffee chocolatey flavor. It has a specific richness that you would get with Ghirardelli.
It literally tastes like a tiramisu latte, but it has more depth.
I'm gonna go in for the matcha here.
I think the cold foam on the matcha is banana, and then the bottom half is the strawberry. But one thing to note about this one, especially compared to Dino Coffee, you can taste the matcha. You taste the matcha in this. It tastes like straight strawberry banana smoothie.
I did want to emphasize, if you've ever had a banana that's ever so slightly ripe, and you do get that very unique banana ripe plantiness, it's incredible. It comes across really nicely. I'm a huge fan of it.
So good. I hate fruit in my milk. That is so good. And the foam, a lot of the times, the foam will just ruin a drink and make it too milky or make it too frothy and watery. This one complements it so well, and it makes it that much creamier.
God damn.
I want 4 of those right now. Same thing with this matcha. Okay.
Quality of beans, 4.5.
I would say 4.5 too. 4.5. I would buy their coffee beans.
It is tough. They have a stranglehold on a lot of things here.
I just love that they have a wide selection of beans.
Yeah. Uniqueness, no one else is doing some Dumbo.
Strawberry banana matcha.
When I think of Dayglow, I think of you can kind of have them do whatever you want.
Especially if there's no line, it's super chill in there, you're vibing with barista. Take advantage of that. Sweeten up the barista and go for it.
Yeah, they're also all musicians in there. Shout out musicians, shout out musician unions.
Shout out Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna rate it a 5.
Yeah, no one else is doing
I'm gonna rate it a
this.
5, especially for the bean selection.
Like, this is
too.
like cutting edge third wave.
I feel like
think
you're getting everything here.
I think 4.5, maybe even 5.
Where else am I going to get a strawberry banana, matcha, tiramisu, brown butter?
But like they're not just doing some bullshit. They're doing it right.
Yeah, they're doing it
They
good.
are doing bullshit like properly.
And it's consistent. And you got like
4.5. I mean,
Yeah.
they're up there with Picnic being like just like some performative, and
Sorry.
I love it. Like there's people in there with the books. There's people in there with the goddamn computers out and shit.
For crying out loud, every barista is a musician. They're live mixing on the patio. This is where the Zebulon Fine go during the day.
And like this is where you see all the fun people. Like I'm seeing people who like are walking around with an iPad and no shoes on, dirty ass clothes. You have an iPad too. Like what the?
But you got an iPad. You gotta have some balance in your life.
This is how performative Silverlake gets. Need I say more?
Oh.
So this was Silverlake, guys. Yeah, no, it's wrap up time.
And talk about which one was our favorite and which was our least favorite.
I think we should start from the bottom. Low key, Dinosaur Coffee. It was like barely on the strip. I think Dinosaur Coffee was by far one of the worst things we've ever had. Like, even like for regular coffee, it was just like terrible. I'm not putting it in the category of like gas station, but it was like really bad.
I don't think I've ever been like so catfished by a coffee shop. I had so much hope, especially like after walking in and seeing the whole setup.
Also, I think we spent the most there.
Yeah.
Like drink to like price quantity, like we spent absolutely the most there.
Yeah, like almost $20 for 2 lattes.
It would make sense that Malaya goes next on the bottom of the list. I like the vibe in there, but it wasn't blowing my mind in any way.
It was a very small menu. I totally get having a small menu to like keep up like consistency and quality, but I think just for like what I'm looking for. Also, if you have that small of a menu, I would expect like much greater like coffee quality. After that one, let me think. I put Yala next because their matcha was just like
Oh yeah.
the Yala matcha. Broke my heart. At least with Picnic, bursting with flavor.
If you want to take someone somewhere where it's just like unbelievable vibes, like
Straight LA vibe.
straight LA vibes. You're like someone's visiting LA, you take them to Picnic,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Wow, this place is like Disneyland." It's not going to be like amazing quality.
The flavor is there.
I will say it's one of the weaker. It was definitely one of the weaker coffee qualities, but like
Yeah.
the bullshit was like almost maxed out.
It made up for it.
100% it made up for it.
So I would put Yala and then Picnic, and then after Picnic,
It's either Quat or Dayglow, which sucks to like, because Quat's really good.
yeah.
Quat's banging.
This is hard because I feel like I've been consistently going to low quat, then hitting Dayglow, but it's really hard because we had a really great Dayglow experience today.
I'm gonna go. I think Low Quat's number 2 for me. Like I love Low Quat. Their matcha's great. Their coffee's great. It's just hard.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna put low quat on top. I think Dayglow is amazing, especially for like the flavor, but I just have to say with like my personal choice, I think low quat balances their sweetness, specialty, coffee, matcha perfectly to where it's matcha forward, it's coffee forward, and it's not overpowered by sugar. But I will say, if I do want a super good, fun latte with both quality and charisma, I would be hitting Dayglow.
That's our ranking.
Comment down below which borough
Yeah,
we hit
please.
next.
Yeah, which one do we hit next, gang?
I feel like there's coffee shops opening up like every single week, so there's always gonna be a new one. This is gonna be a new one to hit. Ew. Please send in your best edits.
There were a few coffee shops we didn't hit.
Yeah.
We did tend to avoid chains for the most part because there was a lot of chains, especially in that like Silverlake strip. We did not hit Intelligentsia.
Also, shout out to Cafe Nido. We
Yes.
did not hit that place.
We did not hit. I think Cafe Nido is like kind of a little bit outside of Silverlake.
Yeah.
Even though it used to be the Tents of the Trees coffee shop. I know.
We'll probably hit it at some point.